Good morning. My name's Alan Brown. I'm a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker here in the Orlando area. So today it is the middle of March 2025. I'm going to do a drive-through through the Providence Golf Community in Davenport, Florida. And I actually live in the Providence Golf Community here in Davenport. So I'll give you an extensive rundown on what you can buy houses for, HOA, and so on and so forth. So let's take a drive through. And if you're a returning subscriber, great. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I post new videos on a weekly basis and of different communities around the area. All right, let's go check it out. So this is the main entrance to the Providence Golf Community here in Davenport. It is a gated community. This entrance here, the main one, is manned. The guard is here 24/7, so you can come in and out of here anytime. So as we come up to the gate here, since I'm a resident, I'm going to be going through this middle gate right here. Once you're a homeowner in here, you got a barcode put on your vehicle, and as you come up to the gate, it's going to scan the barcode and open the gate. If you're a visitor, you have to go to the guard entrance there and state why you're coming in and show your ID, and they'll probably let you in. There is a second entrance. It's off of Ronald Reagan Parkway, and it is just a little bit further down here to the left by the roundabout. And at some point in this video, I'll go in and out of that gate so you can see where it is. But anyway, Providence Golf Community was started around 2006, 2007. They are still building houses in here, way in the back here. Currently, there's probably close to 3,000 houses in here. It's a mix of single-family homes and some townhomes. Not too many townhomes, mainly just single-family. The two main builders in here now are ABD Development. ABD Development is the developer of this community. They built the golf course. They still run it. They still run the HOA because they're still building houses in here. And the other builder is Lennar. Lennar are building a lot of houses in the back, which we'll see here in a little bit. They're the two main builders in here. Nobody else is building in here now. Back in the early days, people like Toll Brothers, D.R. Horton, Richmond Homes built houses in here, but not very many of them. So let's go check out some of the neighborhoods. As you can see, this is Providence Boulevard. Lots of landscaping here that the HOA maintains. So this is the little roundabout I was mentioned. The other entrance is actually over to the left on this roundabout, which, like I said, we'll go down there here at some point in this video and show you how to go in and out of there. So homes in here, and right now, they range resale wise anywhere from 400, mainly up to 850, 900. Although there are homes in here that have sold for $1 million or more. Not too many, but there are a few. Let's just turn down into some of these little areas. They all have little named areas. This is Lakeside Villas. So back in here, they have a mix of, on the right there, you see those multicolored, they're townhomes. Those were built very early on in the development, like in 2008, 9, 10. So townhomes there, they resell for around 400, upper threes, low fours, depending on which one, what condition they're in. This little section actually has its own community pool, which is right there. And then you got these houses down here. So resale wise, these houses would resell for probably, it's going to depend whether you have a pool or not, but somewhere in the low 400s if you didn't have a pool, and all the way up to probably around 600. Some of them are ranch style, some of them are 2 stories. These ones on the right here actually back up to there's a big lake behind those, so they don't have any houses backed up to them. As you can see, all the houses on this street, they all have tile roofs, which is not the case in some areas. So if you buy a house with a pool, the pool's going to add probably $80,000 to the price of a home in here, resale wise. If you were to build a brand house and have to have a pool put in with the lanai, it could easily run you $100,000 to put a pool in these days with the lanai. So anyway, this is the Lakeside Villas. Let's go drive to another area in here. Okay, now we're turning into the Heritage Green section here in the Providence. And to the right there is the golf course. That's hole number 2 there on the right as we just turned in. So these houses on this street are bigger. These were all built by ABD. And a lot of these houses are 3,000 to 4,000 square feet. These houses are going to sell probably anywhere from mid-600s up to 900. If you have a pool, there are a few ranch styles that have no pools that are smaller, that are around the mid-500s. And if you see mature landscaping here, these houses were built early on in the process, like 2009, 10, 11, 12. Once you get down here in the back, further in the back, there are houses that ABD built just in the last 5 years, and they're a little bit different design than these. But this is Heritage Green. So this is Lancaster Ridge Drive. This is also in the Heritage Green part of the Providence. So many of these houses were built just within the last 7-8 years by ABD. Again, they all have tile roofs. Some of these have courtyard pools. So when you open the front door, you kind of walk into an area where there's a swimming pool in the courtyard. And then there's like a little casita house, bedroom and bath off of the pool. So that's pretty cool. They're popular floor plan in here, the courtyard. And more part of the golf course right here. That's hole number 6 right there. All right, let's go drive up by the clubhouse and check it out in that area. So for the most part, short-term rentals are not allowed here in the Providence, except for on 3 streets. This happens to be one of them. Rosemont Circle. These homes here are all allowed to be used as short-term rentals, and many of them are here on Rosemont. A couple of the other streets in here that they allow short-term rentals, vacation rentals, is Victoria Drive and Crofton. So Crofton, Rosemont, and Victoria are the main 3 areas here that they allow short-term rentals. Otherwise, you can rent your house out, but you got to do it long-term. So the HOA dues here in the Providence is some of the least expensive around here. It is currently $430 a quarter, not a month, a quarter. So what do you get for that? Well, there are couple of community pools. There's a fitness center, dog park, kids park. Also, they obviously maintain all the landscaped areas, common areas. The HOA has nothing to do with the golf course. That's a separate entity from the HOA. So, yeah, $430 a quarter, and that's relatively inexpensive, I should say, compared to other communities around here. And there's no CDD here in the Providence. No CDD. Yeah, this is Victoria Drive. Again, short-term rentals are allowed in here on this street. As you can see, the style of the homes in here are a little different than some of the others. These all have asphalt shingle roofs. Again, they were all built early on, 2010, 11, 12. Some in the back up here were built a little later than that. But again, for the most part on this street, short-term rentals, although there are people that live in here full-time on this street, so they're not all short-term rentals. short-term rental house. It's probably going to run you around 500, 600. Usually when they come up for sale, it includes all the furniture. Obviously, it's kind of being run like a business. So that's what you're buying. Basically, you're buying a business. Sure, you can live in them yourself part-time and rent them out part-time, you know, vacation rentals. Maybe that's the way to go. If you need any information on homes for sale in the Providence or anywhere else in the Davenport area, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to be your realtor of choice. Yeah, reach out to me, call me, text me, email me. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, whether it's 1 week from now, 1 month from now, or a year from now. So let me know how I can help you. My contact information will come up on the screen. It'll also be in the description below. So now I'm over here, real close to the clubhouse. There's right there, that building right there is the actual fitness center. I turned in here because these are more townhomes that are for sale in here. This is right up here by the golf clubhouse and the HOA clubhouse. These are, as you can see, they're 2-story. They're all around 2,200 square feet. Some are 3 bedrooms, some are 4 bedrooms. And when these come up for resale, they're going to be around the $400,000 mark, give or take. You know, high 3s, low 4s. So the ones on the right here back up to the golf course. The ones on the left back up to the Providence Boulevard. And these ones in front of me just back up to open space. To my right there is the 18th green, and just beyond that is the 10th tee box. So let's turn in here to the clubhouse. So yeah, coming up here right in front of me is the golf clubhouse. And there is a restaurant in there that's open to the public, so anybody can come and eat in here. It's open until 9 o'clock every night. If you live in here, they actually have bingo night, trivia night, different things going on there too. And then in front of me there is where there's 2 community pools there. And that building there is the HOA office, clubhouse, tennis courts there, which they also use for pickleball courts. So, kind of active there. As you can see, a few more of those townhomes right there. They're just finishing up building some new ones there, and then they'll be done with those townhomes. So ABD Development are building brand new homes right now here off of, well, to my left is the 17th tee box, and behind these houses right in front of me is the 11th fairway, 11th green. So these homes are brand new. Some of them are just selling. That first one on the right there where you saw those people going in just sold there about 3 months ago for $825. It has a courtyard pool. These houses on the right are for sale. They back up to the 11th fairway. Again, they're going to be in the $800,000 range. So if you need help with buying a brand new ABD home in here, oh yeah, reach out, give me a call. I'd love to help you. And they're still building them, as you can see. Now we're back driving on the Providence Boulevard. We're going down the back here. To my left is the 16th fairway. That big house there is being custom built by some people that already live in here, and they're building that. Sits up on the ridge, so it has a really good view of the golf course, that's for sure, up there. Okay, we're going to go down into the back area now where Lennar is building, called Garden Hills at Providence. So let's go back down there, check those out. So yeah, this is the Garden Hills section of Providence. So this is where Lennar are building all these houses. There's a lot of houses going up back here. So 2 years ago, if you had driven back here, there wouldn't have been one house, not one. They would have just been putting the streets in. Now there probably is 200 houses back here. These houses here you see coming up, these were all built within the last 2 years, and they're all sold and people are living in them. these houses all sold, probably when they built them, they all sold around 420, 30, 40, depending on how big they are. Probably some of them sold for a little more than that, but the big 2-stories sold for more. And today you can buy a house over on Dagenham Drive where they're building in the high 300s. So let me drive you over there and check that out. As you can see, they're building more streets here, so more houses coming soon. So to my right there is Barnett Drive. So if you see a house for sale in the MLS on Zillow or something, they call Barnett Drive, that was it there. And then we're going to turn here on Dagenham Road. So a lot of these houses just closed and sold in the last couple of months here. Like I said, these ranch style homes you can buy for around high 300s, low 400s. A lot of these ranch styles. The 2-stories are going to be more, probably in the upper 4s. They do not come with pools, so if you want a pool, you're going to have to add it later. Like I said earlier in the video, adding a pool is going to probably cost you anywhere from $80,000 to $100,000. If you need help buying a Lennar home back here, yes, I can help you with that too. I can represent you in the sale of buying a Lennar home, so I'd love to hear from you there too. So give me a call. So this is Hampton Loop. These houses were all built 2022, 23, 24 by ABD Development. And the houses in here, they're going to range anywhere from about 700 to 900 if they come up for resale now. All these houses on the right back up to the 15th fairway. All the ones on the left back up to Providence Boulevard. So yeah, all the odd numbered houses. So if you see a house for sale on Hampton Loop that has an odd number address, it's going to be backed up to the golf course. The even numbers back up to Providence Boulevard. As you can see, there's probably around 120, 30, 40 houses on this street. It didn't take them long to build them. They all have tile roofs. A number of them have those courtyard pools, not all of them. Alright, let's go back down now towards where the second entrance is. So there on the right there is, that's hole number 2. It's a par 5. And we're now making our way back towards the main gate, the exit. Also down here is the second entrance exit also. So we're going to take a drive through that so you can see it. Going back to that Garden Hills section that we were just at there, back where Lennar is building, that's approximately 3.5 miles from when you come in the main gate to get all the way back there. So it's quite a ways back in there. You know, eventually when Providence is all built out, there'll be close to 4,000 houses in here. I will tell you, down by just after you go out of the main gate, make a right, go down about a mile, there's a Publix there, some other restaurants, Burger King, and some other businesses. They're also clearing off a big area, 20, 30 acres on one corner there where they're going to be building more commercial. So we're only about 10 miles from Disney here. It takes about 30 minutes to drive to Disney on the back roads, not during the rush hour. So we're not too far there. Universal, we're only about 45-minute drive up the interstate to Universal. So we're quite close. Downtown Orlando, 30 miles. The airport is about 30 miles, and it's usually during the middle of the day, it's a 45-minute drive to the airport. So here we just came up to the roundabout, now making a right turn. This goes down to where the other entrance and exit is to the Providence. They just put this in 2 years ago. This wasn't here a couple of years ago. So you can come out down here onto Ronald Reagan Parkway, which I'm about to do for you. and then you can come back in this way. Right now, it's actually only a residents-only gate, but starting April 1st, 2025, they are going to have a guard here from 7 a.m. in the morning till 11 p.m. at night. So you'll be able to come here as a guest and get in through the manned gate. You can come in and out of this way anytime as a resident, because the barcode will get read on your vehicle and it'll open the gates. So yeah, this takes you, like I said, down to Ronald Reagan Parkway. Let me take you just down there. So before I wrap up the video, thank you for watching. I know this might have been a long video. Like I said, I live in here in the Providence, so I know, a lot of things that go on in here. So I'm the perfect person to ask questions of. So this is Ronald Reagan Parkway. If I go left, you are heading towards I-4. If I was to go right, you would be taking the toll road down to Point Siena, and you can get to Kissimmee that way. Solvita, the 55 and older community, is about 8 miles down that way to my right. So there you have it. So yeah, I just pull a U-turn there, and let's go back in through the gate so you can see how that works before I wrap up this video. Again, if you're not a subscriber, then I would encourage you to think about subscribing. I post new videos once a week. A lot of them are on just real estate, obviously drive-thrus like I'm doing here. Some of them will be once in a while on things to do around Orlando that are not really real estate related, just so you can see if you're moving here, other than the Disney parks, what there is to do around here. All right, there you go. The barcode just read my, the barcode scanner read the barcode and opened the gate. All right, thank you for watching. Again, this is Alan Brown, Realtor. 970-209-8436 is my cell phone. AlanBrownRealtor@gmail.com is my email. All right, talk to you soon. Thank you.